Okay. Hey, yo, what is up, guys? Magnus Rick here, bringing you a new game on the channel, Metal Slug 3. Now, one of the first videos that I have actually done on the channel was of Metal Slug X, or Metal Slug 2. Now, weirdly enough, this game was released on Steam a few months before Metal Slug X was ever released. It's kind of weird that the next game in the series actually came before it, but anyway, guys, I want to quickly showcase what kind of setup I'm running on this game. As I already mentioned, this game is released onto Steam. That means I'm playing it on the PC, and of course, I'm running my favorite Street Fighter X Tekken Fight Pad. Now, a little bit of history with Metal Slug 3. Like I already mentioned, it's released actually by the same people that released Metal Slug X, and as you guys can already tell from the loading or main title screen right here, it is pretty much the same thing, so I have nothing else to show here. Even this screen right here looks very identical. Don't have any kind of things to show differently about that, but we are going to be playing the game on medium difficulty with free play on. I'll mention this is pretty important just because we are going to be dying a lot, and I don't know if I can even beat the game with a set amount of credits, guys, so we're going to be quickly jumping into that, and let's do it, guys. Arcade mode. Of course, we're going to be picking one player, and of course, my go-to gal, Aerie. She's so freaking awesome, man. I can't stress that enough, so. Okay, guys, mission 1. Now, I'll just mention right off the start, Metal Slug 3 was the first Metal Slug I've owned. I don't think it's the first one I've played. I used to play them in the arcade, but Metal Slug 3 is definitely the first one I've owned on the Xbox, and there's a long story with that one, but this game is awesome, and I think I don't want to just like go into like gush mode or anything, but honestly, Metal Slug 3, I liked Metal Slug X for what it was, but I feel like Metal Slug 3 is just a much more comprehensive Metal Slug game, and if you're getting into the series, they're actually the same kind of price on Steam, so I'll just mention, I really love this game. I think it's one of the best I've ever played, ever, so that's saying a lot here, so. Here's one reason why, actually, we can actually have two different paths. We can take this down path and take that submarine right there. It'll actually take us to this alternate stage entirely, which is just kind of an alternate path. Obviously, it will still take us to the end of the stage, but it's just an alternate path. Very comprehensive. Like, it can be a level in itself, that's how long they are. So, really kind of adds a lot to the game where you have replay value, where you can kind of go back to it and check out how they are and what kind of differences you got, kind of affect your high score, I guess, if you're really interested in that. There was that submarine path. There's yet another one here. We can go take this upward path into that teleporter over there. I'm going to just go ahead and take the basic path, which has us going onto this ship. So, like I said, a lot of branching path, a lot of replayability with this game. And overall, I think just the story, I mean, we're talking about a shooter here. Just, come on. There's not much story involved, but the story really is a lot more in-depth. Oh, God, did not die there. And you will definitely see that by the end of the game, which I have to say, not going to spoil anything, but make sure you guys watch this playthrough in its entirety if you're watching this episode right now, because you do not want to miss what this game has in store for us, because it is going to be good. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be good. So, anyway, guys, as I mentioned, this game has a lot of... I mentioned in the last playthrough, this game never takes itself seriously, and this is why. You got this fat mode again. We're seeing this a reoccurring theme from Metal Slug X, and you'll actually see a lot of reused assets from Metal Slug X, like this fat mode and other things like that. So don't take this too seriously. In fact, there's a lot more animations with this game as well. You can definitely tell this is an upgrade from Metal Slug 2, just because there's a lot more animations, a lot more enemy types, a lot more. Like I said, a lot of story elements right there. Different items. I don't remember if we actually had bullets, but guys, like in the other Metal Slug, every boss battle must incorporate some kind of Metal Slug. So, right there, already jumping into it, we got a golden Metal Slug, fighting the boss with it. Let's do it. And this one, I clearly remember this boss battle, fighting this giant crab on this thing right here. It is totally memorable to me. Sometime in the arcade I was doing this. Oh God, I got hit. But really nostalgic for me, honestly, guys, because this is, like I mentioned, one of them that I own. So, and right there, gotta say it's a bit more gruesome, this game too. The death animations, the enemy types, like I mentioned, and I think this one actually has blood. I don't know if the last one had blood or not. Don't quote me on that. So, well, guys, we pretty much handled mission 1 without even dying. So. That is gonna not be the case throughout this entire playthrough. I'll just have you guys know. So, Mission 2, guys. This is one of the most memorable stages in this entire game if you've ever played it, because much like in Metal Slug X, the second mission was the gimmick stage. Actually, if you guys remember, in that playthrough we went into a mummy stage. Very clearly you can tell that the gimmick here is mummies. Or, excuse me, zombies. Not mummies, zombies. And you can see right there, they actually transform you into a zombie once you get hit with their spitter or whatever. And this healing thing will actually return us back to human, but unlike in Metal Slug X, I actually really enjoy the zombies a lot more than the mummies, just because there's actually a lot more benefits to becoming a zombie. There's actually considerations you want to make when it's like, okay, do I want to stay human, or, you know, it might be useful to come into a zombie, and I'll showcase that when I actually turn, which, trust me, they set me up for these, because sometimes it's kind of hard not to turn into zombies, but a couple things happen when you turn into a zombie. Most importantly, probably, is that you will actually not take any damage from any kind of human sources, those being bullets or like melee attacks. So that's actually really useful when you have situations where there are both humans and zombies. But right there, guys, that kind of rich guy gave us a... Oh my god, it didn't get hit? Oh god. Yeah, it did there, though. And rich guy gave us a thundercloud, which you can see right there is kind of a new thing. And right there, luckily I was able to turn back into a human. New kind of thing. I think that's the only time you actually see the thundercloud. So right there, we also get to pick up a monkey with a Uzi. Come on, man. This game has everything. He just pretty much doesn't do very much, just kind of shoots at Uzi randomly. But as I mentioned, if I was a zombie at this point in time, these humans here could do nothing to me. I'm literally invincible to them. But the thing is, they usually compensate that by having situations where there's both humans and zombies, so the zombies can still fuck you over. So. Oh god, that spot right now might be a good time to turn into a zombie. I just killed the only zombie that could have done that, so go ahead and handle this. And for the most part, I like staying as a human, just because I get to use the special shots right there. Even they take a ton of melee hits to kill, so they're kind of dangerous. So right here's another alternating path if we wanted to go fight some Yetis over there. And I guess I'm going to have to do an alternate video for us to show that off. But all of the extra stages, because let me tell you, Yetis are yet another enemy that are just brand new to the series. So kind of an alternate thing. Oh man, I did not expect to get hit with that right there. I thought that was going to handle him right there. So we got these guys right here. In fact, I actually want him to turn me into a zombie right now, because I'm going to turn it around, and I think the next enemy that's coming up is going to be... Yep, it's going to be... Look at this shit, man. I am totally unkillable right now. I am eating these rockets, and he can do nothing about it. Actually in a perfect position around it. Look at this shit. This is amazing. What can you do? I don't get access to these, which would have been nice, but... Still get the gun, too, which we can handle the other zombies with. Quick about it, though. Oh, and I don't think I've shown off yet. The best thing about the zombie is actually this bomb attack right here. Bam! That is the best thing about the zombies. Uses a bomb to do that blood attack, but it like one-shots anything, pretty much. So I'm gonna utilize that again, but when we get to the boss battle, which we are actually getting pretty close. These guys are taking a lot of hits, and actually if they get close to you, they'll actually try to kamikaze you, which again will turn you into a zombie. You can actually just jump over them, but I think it's just safer just to shoot these guys. Just shoot them. Gosh, they're like invincible when they're that close. Oh no. Jump! Oh, dude. Shoot him. God, what? He's taking shots, man. They die much quicker when they're not close to you. Okay. And here we're actually on the boss. Look at that, dude. He took like 100 shots. They're not dying. They're not dying. My fingers. Okay. Yeah, reload that revolver. Alright, guys. We're actually gonna get turned into a zombie by this one right here, so... because, like I mentioned, it's gonna be helpful for the boss battle coming right here. Because if I don't, I'm probably gonna die hell of a lot of times, so... Alrighty, guys, let's do it. I'm actually gonna make my way... I don't really know the best strategy for it. Maybe I just use it right now. Again. I was just out of range. That would have been perfect. But I want to take out a few of those guys with the zombie attack right there. Or the zombie-like breath attack. Because look at the shit I got to dodge right now. Oh, you see, if I would have had to do this before, it would have been impossible. It already is sort of impossible. So, okay, let's throw our grenades and handle this segment. Come on, man. Alrighty, that was kind of tough. Only to start the actual boss battle, actually, so really helpful to do the zombie thing, but didn't do it too well this time. But anyway, guys, this is pretty much the boss battle. I think it's probably one of the easiest ones in the whole series, honestly. This is all he does, so really the boss battle is the fight before this, so. Ramps up, but again, if you're just careful with making sure you're moving, dude, I almost got fucking murdered right there. Making sure you're moving, he does ramp this up, so just keep moving, shooting the things when you need to, and you'll be fine. At some point, they're coming, POWs, and give me some weapons to make this go faster. Just don't spend too much time shooting the thing when you need to keep moving, so. Dude! Oh, God, okay. I lost my weapon and it had to switch to the pistol again. Almost got me killed. Gosh. This is what I get for talking shit on this boss. He said, I'm easy, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, God. Alrighty, guys. But anyway, guys, there is the first couple missions of Metal Slug 3. As I mentioned, there's a lot in store for us. I already died a lot of times, so like I mentioned, a lot in store for us, and there's going to be more to show on why I love this game so much. And you can already tell from Mission 3, we're actually going to be going to a different type of stage. We're going to be putting our scuba gear on, guys, and we're going to be going underwater. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and in the next video, we're going to be jumping into Mission 3. Catch you guys then.